Hey, it's Struglines, and in this video I'm going to demonstrate some of the cool functionality in debugging for in AutoHotkey Studio. So all of us debug to some degree, right? Often we're just using message boxes and tooltips to help show what's going on and what a value is here and there. But there's far better ways to debug, especially if your script is a little complex and you're jumping around and you assume the variables have a certain value in them when they're getting inside of a function or something, and it's a great way to troubleshoot that. So I'm going to hit Alt-M to bring up the Omni search and type debug, and you can see debug current strip. It's also, I can see right there, it's Control-D, but it's already highlighted, but I could have hit Control-D to start debugging mode. And all that does is kicks it off down here, and it says Alt-E to continue. I'm pretty sure that just actually starts running through the script. It doesn't debug. It's this that you want to make sure you click so we can see, and initially here, I'm going to expand this. This is a great thing about using the debug mode too, is you start learning, we haven't really processed the file at all yet. When you launch a script, it will first initialize it and go through the entire thing. And just so you know, right, that's how it's already declared some of these variables and objects. They exist, but they don't have values yet, right, until they actually go through the script. So we're going to first start at my step into, and when I hit step into, you'll see what's the first thing, the array. So now, oh, maybe I got to, that's right, that's the first one. We're just into it. There we go. Now array is populated. And notice this is another great thing for learning how AutoHotkey works, right? You can see an array, it's not associated, they're not key value pairs, right? They're individual items. Now when I hit OK, so step into the next one, it's going to go past OBJ here, and we're going to see the object. But the object, you know, they're key value pairs. It just happens to come out where they don't necessarily go in any order, right? An array will stick to the order if you have it in there. But the object, it'll alphabetize it based off of the key, I believe, is what it usually is. But anyway, so it's a key value pair. This equals this, and that's how you can work with objects. Anyway, objects are complex but fun. Now let's hit step into again. Now we're gonna now it looks like the variable now has the value variable, the word variable, and then we're gonna go into this loop. And here, notice the A index is blank, and when I step into it, so I'm using a message box to pause, but so you can see the one, right? But notice it right here, right? So pretend this just says pause. Now I'm gonna hit step into again. Now it's 2, and see it's updating. And this is where if you're inside that loop, right, it's great because you can see, you can step through things and see, you could have had, you know, if you had multiple variables inside this loop, they would be updating continuously while you're looking at it, right? So it's a really great thing. Now the next one is I'm doing something where I'm dumping it into a function, and let's step into it. And that's what, with functions, they have local variables, and that's why this local just suddenly got where I could expand it. That's the function. And now, see, before it didn't have that. And now we're going to step into it. And there, something just happened. So the stir split split variable, I didn't add a delimiter, which means it'll take each character separately and dump it into OBJ. And that's why you see OBJ here, and it's an array, right? And it's each letter, you know, in the order it came in. And then it's going to go over, step into, it'll keep going through. Let's see, nothing's really changing here because I'm just showing what was there. I don't think I can, let's just, oh. I should have shown the values or something, but because nothing inside this thing is changing. Anyway, that's a quick intro on debugging, and again, it's you know, I rarely use it too, although I should use it more, but the more complex your script is, the better this is. But it also helps you learn some of the fundamentals of understanding, you know, hey, what if you don't even have it, you know, you're putting something in an object, and yet here you can clearly tell when something is an object versus just a variable, right? And it's a great way to spot that kind of stuff. So I'm going to hit stop, and that will finish it. Remember, this is the debug or output window. I did a video on that, which talks about sending text to here. They're both the same window. But that's it. Hope you like it. Thanks.